Hi team, okay, day 15. Now, today guys, I've been asked by quite a lot of people, what warm-up do I do for a specific workout, like running or cycling or swimming? And the honest answer is that no matter what the workout I do, the first 5-10 minutes is always the same warm-up. Then I go into sport-specific warm-up. So I do the first 5-10 minutes is a pulse raiser to get the heart rate up, get the blood flow in the body. Then I do my rotations, which is working through the joints, make sure all the joints are all switched on and ready and woke up. Then I maybe get the pulse raised again, but do some more dynamic motions, and then the heat rate raised up and I get my energy flowing. So to me, it doesn't really matter what the workout ends up is. The first 5-10 minutes is about energizing the whole body, the mind, and connecting it all together. Now, a lot of people are doing like these runs, and they're doing the first 5 minutes is going for a walk. Yeah, that might be raising the pulse slightly, but is it getting rid of any holding patterns? So you might have some tension in your shoulders. And if you do a run or anything that's repetitive, and you keep doing that motion over and over again, and you've got holding patterns somewhere, you're going to create more tension in the area. So this warm-up is going to be used to hopefully help free up those motions. Now, this can be used as day 15 as an energizer, but also if you're going to do a warm-up any day and you go, right, I'm stuck for my warm-up, I don't know what to do, bang, watch this video. I've trained people for like 4 or 5 years, 3-4 times a week. I warm them up every session. I ask them to see if they do their own warm-ups, and they get stuck. So don't feel bad if you're not sure how to warm yourself up. I know people who've been training for years and they still don't know how to warm themselves up. They get stuck with this bit. So this is something you can log and you can use whenever you want. Let's get rocking. Oh, by the way, you're going to need a mat. Right, let's get rocking. Okay team, so this is how we get warm. So the first thing is I like to shake my body out, send those vibrations through just like you see me do in every single workout you do. So the first thing is to just shake it out. I'm just getting the body moving, right? So it's stationary. If you're going to do a workout, you're going to go and move more than you have been moving. So we're going to shake out every joint, every body, every part of that body, shake it out. This is going to help raise the heart rate, but it's going to take the adrenaline and use it for a bit. And I'll do this for about 30 seconds. What it does is, all that adrenaline that's in you, because before a warm-up, so should I say, before a workout, you're going to have a little bit of nerves, a bit of adrenaline, or of excitement, should I say, maybe, for some people. And that's going to be that adrenaline. So we're going to use it, right? So I'm going to shake it out, bring it, shake it to the body, and we're going to start using it. After about 30 seconds, hopefully, that adrenaline's calmed down a bit then. I mean, it's a good thing, we want it, we want to be able to use it. Okay, then from there, I'm going to start bringing some nice easy rotations through my shoulders. Nice and light, not massive work, not massive movements, just easy roll around. Then I'm going to go from my shoulders all the way down to my feet. So I'm going to rotate through my ankles, roll through my ankles. The little joints, right, first the little joints. Then this is not just working through the joints, it's also getting me working on one leg at a time, moving my body weight from one side to the other. So again, it's keeping that motion going. Then I go back to my shaking, but now I do big movements through the arms. Let's get those big movements going through the arms. Now, if you're going for a run, you'll be thinking, well, why have I got to warm my arms up? Well, you think when you're running, guys, you're doing this, aren't you? Your arms are moving. If you've got a tight chest or you've got a tight neck, every time you bring the arm forwards and backwards, you're going to keep facilitating that tightness. Okay, then I'm going to build my heart rate up a little bit more by trotting, and I'm doing it, even if I'm not going for a run, I might be doing a kickboxing session, I might be doing a weight session. But what I'm doing is, guys, I'm just trotting from one to the other, moving the body, coordinating, I'm thinking, arms, what's my arms doing? Legs. And it might be, again, the workout might not have any running in it. But what I'm doing is, I'm communicating with my body, I'm going, right, arms, legs, I'm thinking about my whole body. How many people I see going to a workout and they haven't become part of their body, their mind is detached from the body. Okay, then I'm going to start stretching, long range motion, but I'm doing it at the same time as bouncing, so I'm feeling pretty free right now. Bouncing around. Now my heart rate's raising slightly, but not aggressively. I'm gradually building the heart rate up. Then relax, I'm going to do that again without the bouncing. See that? Take the bouncing out so I can focus on the arms themselves. I take the bouncing out and I'm going to stretch across so I can then focus on the arms. Then I'm going to let the arms rest. I'm going to start sending the heels to the butts. Now guys, I'm flicking the heels right up. So I'm using here hamstring muscles, bringing them right up, but I'm stretching through the quads as well. Then I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to raise the knees up nice and high. Bring the knees up nice and high. That's it. Now there's two motions I like to do from here, guys, star jumps and chops, right? So from here, star jumps, nice and easy. So it's a bit of a coordination challenge. And then chops, switching backs and forwards. And I might do 5 seconds of each, right? 4 or 5 times. Star jumps, about 5 seconds, then chops. I'm not going to focus much on numbers. I'm just going to get the movement going. That's it. Now this is sometimes a problem when people don't have to warm themselves up because they've got nothing to follow. So if you want to put numbers in, do 5 star jumps and then do 5 chops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Because I don't want to waste any energy, guys. Hips around big circles. The warm-up is not supposed to tire you out. It's meant to energize you. It's preparing you for what you're about to do. You don't want to tire yourself out in it. Remember, guys, if you elevate your heart rate too fast at the start, you're going to ruin your whole workout. Build up gradually. And while you're building it up, start working through those joints. So big circles around with the hips. Push it round. There we go. Then I'm going to flick from here, heel up again, but I'm moving to the side this time so it rotates to the hip. Maybe you might have a tight glute. Now if you're getting bad backs, guys, it's an opportunity for me to tell you about this. If you're getting sore backs, tight backs, it's probably because you've got tight glutes. So stretch them out. So I'm stretching up. Pretty one of my videos is a glute stretch. If you've done this and you're on day 15, hopefully you haven't missed a day out. Then I'm going big circles round. Rotating around, big circles, hip mobility. No matter what exercise you're going to do, hip mobility is going to be a big thing for you. And then I'm going to rotate through. So my middle of my back is having a good stretch. So I'm trying to keep my head above my hips, trying to bring the foot up the floor. Now guys, I'm not forcing this, I'm just reaching it naturally and calmly. Then I'm going to reach big arm right at the top. Notice I like to keep my hand on the side to stabilise. I'll just send it over, I'm not going too far. There you go. Now, I haven't been doing any bounce for a while, have I? So it's time to get that bounce on again. Let's go. Now I'm going to bring those knees up. I'm going to maybe do like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into butt kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More time. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks. Let's go. 5, 4, 3. No, so move my arms. And relax. Okay, so next section I'm going to do. I'm going to show you from the side, legs wide, take a foot back, heel down, roll the hips forwards, roll the shoulders back, drop, grab that big beach ball and twist across. Now you'll notice I do this pretty much every day. Well, I do it every day, but pretty much every warm-up you see, every Energiser, I add this in. Because you're working through your hips, connecting through your thoracic, controlling through your base. You hit every section. Let's change over to the side. Hips, forwards, shoulders back, drop back straight, twist across. I don't think I would ever do a workout without doing this. The motion you're creating here, guys, is connecting all the dots. And then change over. And this one facing forward. So for this one, we're going to step back again, roll these hips forwards. I'm going to put my hand on the opposite hip. And when I'm going to do this one, I'm going to stretch over. And the reason I'm going to put my hand on the opposite hip, guys, is I want to feel that rib cage come away from that hip. So stretching through, pulling the ribs away from the hip, stretching through the abs into the hip flexors, but also down the knee into the quads as well. Whilst holding stable with this leg, split position. I love those split positions because most exercise programs you're going to do, you're going to require a lot of split positions. So let's make sure we're mobile. So we're going to change over to the side, heel down, hips forward, shoulders back. Drop and then reach over, stretch it over the top. Now try not to lead with your head, guys. If you take your head down, you're going to fall down. I keep my eyes up and my head stays the same distance from my shoulder the whole time. I'm trying to keep this leg still, staying in that almost a deep lunge position, stretching through. Okay, then I'm going to shake that out then, guys. So I'm going to get a bit more heat in there. So I'm going to jog our knees up again for 5 seconds. Then I'm going to go into heel flicks, ready for 5 seconds again. Then I'll be doing my star jumps and chops, some twists, then we're going to go to the floor. Then it's star jumps, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chops. So I'm just getting that heart rate up again, getting that shaking, that vibration through the body. Then I'm going to go through some twists, and then I'm going to take it to the floor, team, okay? I'm going to take it to the floor. So I'm here. This is where my mat comes out. So I'm going to lie on the floor, and this section here, again, doesn't really matter which exercise program you're doing or which training session you're going to do. Lying on your back, taking the weight off your legs, hands down, just cycle your legs around big circles. So you're going to the hip mobility without there being downward pressure from your body down into the legs. Now I do believe you need to be putting downward pressure on your body. I'm not trying to avoid that, but I also believe it's good to take the pressure off just to get the motion. Now also you get a bit of coordination as well. Now you've got that motion, let's see if we can cycle backwards. Rest the heads, cycle backwards, big circles. Now when we've done that, guys, now we're going to go through some motion to the hips. We're going to put our knees together, feet stay about the same height as your knees, and you're going to slowly control it down to one side. Bring it back up again. I'm not falling, I'm controlling. I'm slowly control to the side and back up. Now what am I doing, guys? I'm working through that spine, rotating through the spine. In the middle of the back is a nice stretch out, right through my thoracic on the one side, stretching through the chest, and then back up again. The hips are dropping, so the lower back compared to the upper back is changing. The lower back is facing that way, my upper back is facing this way, so I get that rotation to the spine. But you also, I'm using my core, I'm controlling, so you can see my core is lifting me back up again, bringing it back up. Then from there, I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor. I'm going to peel my pelvis off the floor, give it a good squeeze at the top, letting my hamstrings talk to my glutes, and then rolling back down again. Now, the other motion thing I'm thinking about here is I'm thinking about how I'm peeling my spine off the floor. So I'm learning to coordinate the muscles in my back, and then roll back down again. So not only am I learning the bridge motion here, and getting a good squeeze at the top to switch on the glutes and the hamstrings to talk together, which is very important to do that. I'm also learning how to control this motion up, squeeze, and control it back down again. Let's do one more. Roll up, squeeze into that bridge, and roll back down again. Then I'm going to go from here, and I'm going to massage the muscles either side of that spine, the rectus spine. I'm going to rock them and down. I'm on the slippiest mat you've ever been on, so I'm slipping, so I'm going to rock them and down. Try not to let the feet touch the floor or the heads, and put the chins in, and then rock it up and down this way. Rock them and down, chins in, and rock them and down. Rock them and down, and rock them and down. Now, obviously, guys, you can see I'm engaging my core, stopping me from leaning forwards or falling back, but I'm also, the muscles that run either side of my back down here, so these muscles here, these chunky muscles that are supporting, protecting your spine, I'm just trying to relax them a little bit. So it's like a nice massage. So you roll up nice and down, roll up and down. Okay, from that motion there, teeth, I'm going to go one leg forwards, one leg backwards, hands on the inside, and I'm just going to raise up the back leg. So if we show from here, raise up the back leg, and I'm just doing little pulses. So the little pulses there, I'm just opening up hamstring and hip flexor, but I'm controlling it with my hands. So I'm not aggressive, it's not ballistic, I'm not doing it fast, just with control. And I'm going to change over, other leg, bring it up, and then pulse down. So pretty much all your body's been woke up. Now guys, notice I've done no major flexibility, no stretching. Slowly up, shake it out, shake it out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And you'll notice, guys, that warm-up is just a simple pulse raise. And then next thing I would do is I would go into my sport specific. So I was doing striking, I'd start warming my arms, I do go to the motion of punching. If I was doing running, I maybe do some fast little feet. High into my, if I was doing sprinting, I might bring my knees up. If I was going to do some jumping, some swimming, then I'm ready for it. But not until I've done that. Please promise me, guys, let's learn how to warm up properly. Now I understand you can watch this, go, yeah, I've done it, and then you might forget it. That's why I want to keep this video, practice it, do it as your part of your warm up, then go and nail your workout. Have a fantastic day.